Hi and welcome to this week's Hospitality News Roundup, where there really isn't actually any news. I think everyone was surprisingly caught surprised by the announcement of a general election, seen as it's all everybody's been talking about for the last several months about when it's going to come, is it going to come, it should be coming by now, oh look, it's there, my God, I can't believe he actually called one. I'm not going to be covering party political broadcasts or promises or pledges in these news roundups, simply because we've seen for year after year after year, election after election, everything is always said beforehand and nothing seems to actually be done afterwards. I'm not covering politicians going along for Photoshop opportunities, and they are Photoshop opportunities because, let's face it, all they're good for is to be taking the mick out of. So I'm ignoring all of the politics side of things with this, which then kind of leaves nothing left this week. So I've been having a bit of a deeper dig at what's been happening over the last few months to see what trends we might be looking to see in the next year or so. And there's two that I'm kind of spotting. And one is potentially new pub companies opening up, or new PubCos. Now, what's happening is it seems that small independent pubs that are doing quite well are then buying others nearby that aren't doing so well. And then when they've got to about 4 or 5 of those, they're able to then buy a few more and they're forming pub companies. Now, this is kind of good, kind of bad. It really depends on who the people are that are running them. I'm kind of ambivalent about it in general. It is down to the individual operators to see how they work with it. But historically, what usually happens with these is they'll grow a little bit more and a little bit more. They'll have a few successful pubs under their belt. They'll only buy ones that they know can work really quite well. And it'll grow to the point where they then get eyed up by the bigger pub corporations, and they'll just snap them up and sell off the underperforming ones, which will then get bought out by 1 or 2 people, and the whole cycle starts again. But we're starting to be seeing at the moment, we're in that part of the cycle where we're getting quite a few pub companies with around the 4 to 8 pub mark, and it's going to be interesting to see if they keep expanding, because the market at the moment really doesn't hold for that. So we might see them just nicely settle down, or we don't know really. It's going to be interesting. We've not really seen it like this before. And the other theme that seems to be happening is the possible return of the theme pub. So we've already got places like Flight Club, which I always call Fight Club, which is kind of darts themed, and you can go along and play lots of darts while you're having a few drinks. And there's now plans coming out for retro football places where it's all done up around the sort of like the football of the 80s and 90s and this whole nostalgia sort of thing. And we're also starting to see pub companies that are looking at ping pong themed. I'm not entirely certain how that's going to work in England. In Thailand, I might have a bit of a better idea if the rumours and the films are to be believed, but over in England, really don't know. And over in the States, in Las Vegas, they're getting an official Formula One themed venue. So these themes seem to be coming in, and at the moment we're seeing that drinkers aren't going out just for an occasional drink, they're going out for an occasion drink. So it has to be an occasion to get lots of people out, and these theme pubs could be the occasion. Oh, let's go and play darts, let's go and play ping pong. So it's going to be interesting to see how they do now and over the next couple of years, and see if they can hold themselves up against the standard pub. I mean, in the past, theme pubs haven't really lasted, and it might be that it's a different civilization now, different society rather. So we'll have to see how it goes. But those are 2 things to keep an eye on in the next couple of years, because there really isn't any news that I've seen this week. So a nice short and sweet one. Cheers.